here we are, almost ready to fire up the Clevor for another time after getting our distributor gear replaced and fixing some fuel issues. I've got a new fuel pressure gauge. I had to put a new sending unit in, so I've got to wire this guy up. I want to make sure I can watch my fuel pressure, set it as we're idling, make sure I've got enough. I think I'd like to set my base fuel pressure at about 45 psi at idle with no vacuum. So we'll have to get that done, but I got to get the gauge in first so I can do that, and then we'll be ready to rock. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll get this thing fired up again. The new gauge is in. Now it's time to check for leaks again. So we're going to be looking right down in this area. So I put this safety switch back in, and then I put this pressure switch in. Both of them on the return side. So we got to watch that as we turn it on. All right, so here it goes. Let's see what kind of fuel pressure we got. All right. Leaks. Don't see any leaks. Fantastic. Now I'm going to force the fuel pump relay on, and we will check and make sure that there's no leaks. We'll see what kind of pressure we got. So again, we're going to go to our CAN bus, output test mode IO, enable test mode, and turn our fuel pump on, which is that guy there. Fuel pressure looks pretty good, right about 55-ish. I am good with that. See if we got any leaks. Awesome, no leaks. Let's turn our secondary fuel pump on. Go. Make sure we don't have anything crazy leaking. Everything looks good. Off. Perfect. Disable test mode. Alright, I think we're ready to start this pig up. Alright, let's do this. It looks like I forgot something. If you look closely right down here, you'll see cylinder number 1 is not plugged in. Let's try that first. That was from troubleshooting my TFI module. So all right, let's see if that works first. Yeah! Man, that sounds so much better. Okay, so clearly we had some issues with that distributor gear. Now, startup was awesome. That was very good, very good. So I'm gonna stop here for a sec. I'm gonna check for leaks. I'm gonna make sure that everything looks good, and then we'll start it up again. I'm gonna have to adjust my idle control valve settings because when it's cold, like right now, it's not open enough to let it idle. So we'll change that. Man, I'm so pumped, Golly. So my heater core is leaking. Just replaced it. Oh man, you probably can't see it, but that little tube down in there, that's the HVAC box. As soon as I started it, you can see I got a giant puddle coming from there. Time for another heater core. Golly. Alright, so before I get it too warmed up, what I'm probably going to do is run a bypass tube just so it'll circulate it so I can run. Man, that stinks. So bad. I really wanted to drive this when it's cold out. It's a good thing I did a electric heater core install a long time ago. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put a link to it up here, but yeah, we're gonna have to run with no heater core for a little bit or replace it. Man. Well, because I really want to run the car some more now and I don't want to replace a heater core right now, I am going to clamp off the lines for the heater core. Alright, so I've clamped off the lines to the heater core. For now, we'll be able to run it. It is what it is. Alright, so I've got the coolant lines blocked off. Shouldn't have that leaking anymore. Check it again after I start it. Going to adjust the idle slightly so I get a little more air coming in. Have to relearn or calibrate our TPS. Right now we're going to get the current. We'll accept. There we go. 0 to 100 right there. Let's see if that helps at all. Yeah, there we go. Lower the idle down a hair. So now what I've got to do is I've got to verify my timing. So I've got it set at 20 degrees. I got a lock there. And then I'll get my timing light on and we'll check it on the engine. She sounds good. Burning a little bit of paint off. No big deal. To make a new mark on my balancer, I couldn't see it because it's too dark down there, so I had to use a white paint marker. So let's try setting the initial timing again. Sounds good. Woo, she's holding temp good. Sounds good. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. More to come on the tuning break-in. Stay tuned, guys. Have a good one.